But anyway, let's see. Well, what else are we gonna do? I don't know. Let's try Gunner actually, you know, just like, you know, go down the list, like cycle through the list again. I beat it with his, you know, I beat it with the pacifist ending off screen. I haven't done it like on stream, so kinda wanna do it. I still don't know exactly how to use him necessarily, but I'll try, I guess, with his like new skin right here. He's holding a giant hand cannon. Kinda reminds me, I don't know, for some reason it kinda reminds me of, I think it's a headband, but it reminds me of a Metal Slug. You know? Rocket launcher. Rocket launcher. You say rocket launcher. Heavy machine gun. Anyway. I mean, the idea is just to... I mean, basically, as I said before, you have infinite mana as long as you hit. It just gets harder, you know? Once you fight bosses that move around a lot, you don't get like a good source of mana. So that's why I think the number one thing I've learned is that you should use this bomb actually, because shooting at anything, even if it's not like an enemy, if you just shoot structures as well, it gives you mana. So you can use that bomb to get you extra mana when you're fighting a boss that moves around a lot and you can't like get a bead on them, right? So that's what you do. Use the bomb to your advantage, not only for damage but also for mana. Is the idea. And I don't really know what to do, like how to use them at all, you know? So I'm just gonna like... I don't know, what do I do? Iraq. I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do is just grab a bunch of spells that do a bunch of damage, rather than ones that do a bunch of damage like a minigun, because I don't like the minigun because, I don't know, I guess it might do a bit of damage later on, the more you get max mana you get. It does as much damage as you have when you use it as your current mana, I guess. So it's worth it for that, but I don't know, it's just... I don't like standing still, right? Because you gotta stand still to do the most damage and everything. Anyway, that's laser pointer. No, holding steel is interesting. Gives you attack damage. I mean, you're gonna use your gun a lot, so... I mean, this is also good for Saffron's default loadout, too. You know, so I guess I'll get that. That works. Just like 2 extra damage, why not? 7 damage. And also he has the artifact, or default skill, I guess, where he does more damage while you're shuffling. So I don't know if you could do like a weird shuffle build where you like have no cards, I guess, and you're just shooting all the time. I don't know how worth it is, considering that it's not really like a lot of damage, you know, your laser beam. It does more now because of the artifact, but normally it does, you know, 5 damage, and at most 10 damage, I guess. It's not a lot, I feel like. Per shot, anyway. Let's see, that. You know, what I like to do is just throw the bombs directly on the enemy. I mean, it does as much damage. The only difference is that it doesn't do the explosion, I guess. I guess sometimes you want the explosion. And obviously sometimes you want to use the bomb to get more mana. Frostbite from cast jam. That's interesting because you might do a jam. You know, funny, I tried doing a jam deck last time. I didn't like it, is the thing. How do luck? I want more luck. Just give me like really strong spells, because that's the thing with Gunner actually. Since you have pretty infinite stamina for the most part, just get like very interesting spells that cost a lot of mana instead, right? Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, the lady's dead. Damn it. Did she get killed by the volcano? I was trying to not hit her, right? Leech is always good, so I always grab that. Always grab Leech. Anything I want? I don't know. HP, one upgrade. That kind of costs more. It kind of costs 65 for one upgrade technically if you get this one, but the virus spell is interesting. I never used a virus spell kind of deck, but I was wondering if you could like, it says here, fire a shot and duplicate this spell, anchor. So like, can you like just get infinite virus spells and keep spamming it forever? Is that a thing you could do? I wonder about that. I wonder if you could do that. I mean, it sounds like a bad idea. I'm gonna try it. Sounds like a horrible idea. I'm gonna try it. Okay, so I think... Oh, I didn't know this. It doesn't add a virus spell to your deck instantly. It adds it after the fact, I guess. Is that's what it is? Also, I'm doing horribly on this. Why am I doing so horribly? I'm getting distracted. I think she's one of the hard ones, one of the harder ones to fight with Gunner, but good thing she's on the lower tier, I guess. Okay. So virus spell... Because I was thinking, like, can you get infinite virus spell? Just have only virus spell in your deck and that's it, and it would like infinitely duplicate itself in the same hand, but no, it only duplicates after you shuffle, not before it. Is what I'm thinking it does. Yeah, I don't know how to... Silici's hard with this character, because I can't hit her. She's moving a lot. Can't like get a good beat on her and keep shooting at her, you know? The idea is that you keep... You know, if you're fighting like a stationary target, it's great because you just keep blasting them for more mana, but not Silici. Pew pew pew. I just want to shoot the bomb for the mana. Also funny how like Gunner has like a giant hand cannon, but it's not really. Like, he doesn't really shoot a cannon, you know, it doesn't shoot like a cannonball. It's actually still a big laser, which makes no sense, but sure. You know, it's just for cosmetic reasons, you know, it's just decoration. The same old laser cannon, it just looks different. Okay. I mean, I guess the whole idea of virus spell is that eventually you just get a whole bunch of them, and it costs 0, right? So you just spam it like that. I don't know, is it worth it? I have no idea. Eventually you just get a lot of virus spells, right? Like that. Is it worth it? I don't know. Can you just use virus spells and that's it? I was wondering about, like, I was thinking of removing virus spell because it seemed kind of useless, but maybe I could just make a virus spell only deck. It doesn't really synergize with Gunner's whole thing, though, because his whole thing is mana, right? But virus spell doesn't cost mana in the first place, so it doesn't really matter in regards to that. Shoot, 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 shoot. Can't. This bunny is too hard, I can't kill it. Too hard. Just kill it, okay. Alright, Boomerang is good, I like Boomerang. I mean, the number one thing about Boomerang is that it keeps the target in one spot, which is what you want, obviously. No, just leech the... yeah, just leech the rock, that's fine. You know what? I think I am gonna remove the virus spell. I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. It does not work for me. Maybe in a different kind of character, but it just doesn't really synergize, right? Like, I'm thinking, like, maybe you have a certain type of a deck that... a deck slam, for example, or something like that. I don't know, but that doesn't really... again, it doesn't really synergize with the beginning cards. I guess you could, like, remove all the other cards, but that takes a long time to do so, so I'd rather just remove Virus Spell. Probably there's a cool combo you can do with that. I'd rather not do that now, you know? I just remove it. I'll rather just rely on the default cards for now. Because now I have Boomerang, I think I can use... Because that's another thing about this cannon, right? The minigun? The blue minigun thing? It's hard to use if the enemy is not standing still, but if you have the Boomerang, I'm thinking... Because I think I'm gonna get the Pacifist ending with Gunner, because I haven't done so on stream. That's what I'm gonna do. I think it's good because I can Boomerang terrible and then hit her with the minigun. Is what I'm thinking. Probably a good idea, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. It does do a lot of damage. Eventually, when you innervate so much, you get like a lot of max mana. Each shot of the gun kind of adds up, right? Sure, I'll get that one. It helps us marginally, I guess, because we have the gun, the flame attack. Also, I didn't want to go in this camp. I kind of just clicked mindlessly, I guess. Oops. Oh well. At least I get the bunny for like for extra luck. Maybe that'll help us. I also haven't set a focus because I don't know what to do. You know, I don't know what to do with this guy. I don't know if it's a particular spell you need to use with this guy. I'm just picking ones that seem good to me. Yeah. Though there is a point to like leaving it, at least for the latest patch. Probably, you know, I think this game's on Nintendo Switch, but the Switch isn't really behind on the patches. But at least on the patch I have right now on PC, if you leave it at none, you actually get extra luck. So there is a point of leaving it as a question mark. So I get like really strong. I mean, that's the idea. Get really just strong, versatile spells that you can just spam, if possible. Especially the ones that just do a lot of damage, you know? Just give me that, if possible. Okay, Shiso, I hate Shiso. In general. It's not so bad anymore, but as a gunner, however, he is pretty tough, I feel like. Because again, I mean, like a lot of bosses, they just move around, you know, like that. They just stop it, stop moving around. I can't shoot you if you move around. Stop it, stop moving around. Missed the boomerang. Oh, now I hit him. And that's what I want. Like that's what I want to happen. I want the boomerang and then hit with the big old blue minigun. So what do you call it? I just call it blue minigun, you know, but blue cannon or something. Bam, 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 like that. See, that's a lot of damage. Like the thing is, if you can hit with all the hits, then it does do a lot of damage. It's just hard to do so unless you have that combo, I guess. Okay, do the thing that I said I would do. Use the bomb for more mana, like that. Like so. And that did extra damage, coincidentally, so that works. Alright, now I gotta hit him with the boomerang if possible. Probably hit him after he's finishing his combo over here and doing so. And then bam, 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 bam. Also, gotta remember to shuffle as I do it for extra damage. Like so. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, I mean, yeah, okay. So that works pretty well as long as you have something like boomerang. And like boomerang or like, any kind of card that roots the enemy. Boomerang works in particular though, because it gives you mana back when you hit with it. So that really works for Gunner, because he needs that mana to be up for his gun. Oh, damn it, I didn't want one you hit. Oh well. Alright, that works. Grail? Sure. I mean, might as well. So, you know, it's always like a little mini game. So certain cards, you just play like a little mini game in order to use his effects, I guess. Oh, missed. But I can just put that grill over there, and hopefully it won't get hit. I think so. Alright, boomerang. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, that works. These guys are always, I mean, these guys are always annoying on every character except Saffron. But I guess Gunner doesn't have it too bad since you can just do that. Takes a little bit longer, but not as bad as all the other characters. Now Energizer, yeah, I'll take Energizer. You know, I'm just taking cards that are just good. In general. Now Blue Blood, yeah, I'll take Blue Blood. I think I'll take Blue Blood instead of Mana Regen. It's very useful because now you have just max mana at the top, which is a really hard thing to do in the beginning of every battle for Gunner anyway, because you gotta start hitting people, right? In order to do damage. In order to get more mana, rather. That's the biggest thing. The Holy Grail over there. Ah, what? You destroyed my Holy Grail. When I say Holy Grail, it's not Holy Grail, necessarily. It's just a Grail. You know? Fate Stay Night, so I just think of Fate Stay Night. Blessing Susano. Yeah, I kind of don't like this card though. I guess it gives you 100, but the thing is, it makes you stay in one spot, which I don't like it doing. I don't like it doing that. Anchors you. But it is 100 shield. I mean, that protects you from one hit, to be honest. You know, a lot of hits from bosses tend to be around 50, 60, or even 80, I think. I don't know the exact numbers. It's not worth it, I don't know. Maybe it is, but I just don't like the fact that you stay... Any kind of card that makes you stay in one spot for an extended amount of time, I just never like. I hate it. I need to keep moving, you know? At the very least. Not very good at dodging everything necessarily, but at the very least I have to keep moving, so... I don't get hit as often, you know? Again, there's definitely opportunities where you can, like, for example, in a lull in the boss's pattern, when they're not doing anything, you can use it, but it's just hard to time sometimes. You'd rather just do something else, I feel like. I don't know. Limit Break. That's interesting. I tried using this before, remember when I did the Jam deck? That might be useful. You lose max mana. Does as much damage. You know what? I'm gonna keep it simple. I already have blue bullets, right? Using blue bullets and limit break, I feel like they're kind of like contrasting each other. Like for blue bullets, you want to keep your mana topped up for maximum damage, but for limit break, obviously you just want your max mana to be high so they can use it whenever. But you lose the max mana, right? So I don't know. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna get rid of that. I guess, I don't know, I'm just gonna upgrade. In fact, I'll upgrade blue bullets in particular. So that's probably gonna be my main damage dealer, if possible. Store... Piercing... Okay, fine, I'll get piercing. I don't know if it matters. It's not really all that great, but that's fine. The Holy Grail over there. There you go. You know, it works, actually. If you win before the Holy Grail has finished charging up, you actually just get the health anyway. That works. I was wondering if somehow you would lose out on the Holy Grail's effect if you don't get that. Yeah, just put it over there. Kind of, you know, I kind of waste the Holy Grail sometimes. Any kind of cards that give you health, I kind of waste. Because I just want to throw it out there, you know? I don't want it in my deck, otherwise I have to shuffle and not use it. I'd rather just put it out there. Rather than waste the time. Also, I'm not doing anything because I was like, when should I use my blue bullets? I don't know. Just use it. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, now I can do the thing, right? No, I can't do it. Oh, okay. Oops. Missed. Okay, here's the combo. This is the combo I want. I want the boomerang plus the blue bullets is what I want. I just gotta, like, aim it correctly, I guess. Oh. And you're done, right? Okay. Bam! Go, go, go! I don't care about the reflex. I will shoot you, Reva, with my gun. The power of gun. That's literally... Well, not literally, actually. You know, Shiso, ironically, is the power of gun. Not really Gunner. Gunner has like a laser gun, not really like a traditional gun, you know? Ow. Oh, I was on the wrong spot. Oops. Okay, shoot this bomb. I gotta take my own device. I never do it. Use the bomb for more mana. If there's no options to actually get more mana, then just use your freaking thing. Shoot, just shoot her down. Ah, not enough damage, whoops. Oh, that was a bad idea. Wasted a lot of health there. Wasted even more health, but that's fine. We're gonna spare her, I guess. I think, yeah, we're sparing everyone, so... The real problem is gonna be fighting Terrible, I feel like. And I guess, well, any boss that moves around a lot. Oops, oh, I forgot. Move over there. Oops, oh, damn it, you're hitting a hit. Hold on. Okay. Alright, that works. Give me my health back, thank you. Funny that you know, I never actually used Reflector. Funnily enough. Even though it is probably useful, it's just that the thing is with this one, because if you have it as a weapon forever, you can kind of spam it so that you don't have to time it too much. But for this one, I guess it might have a longer, you know, maybe, I don't know. Does it have a longer like effect? I can't tell. It's hard to tell. But because you only have one, you know, you gotta time it correctly, and it's like another card you gotta keep in mind in your hand. It's kind of like, you know, I'd rather not have this card in my hand and time it correctly. I'd rather just throw things at the enemy, you know, not worry about reflecting stuff. It says here, don't forget to jump cancel. I think, yeah, isn't that, well, I don't know, did I say it before? I don't know if I said it before, but this is definitely, I feel like a reference to, you know, Fox, I guess, and Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers? Smash Brothers? Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers. Anyway. I think, right? Ah, okay. No. Well, I do cast gems occasionally, so I might as well get gelatin. I don't do it often, but I might as well. I might as well use the boomerang. Yeah, put the Holy Grail over there, why not? Oh, bad spot to be. You really do, because these flamethrower guys, at least in the beginning, in the early tiers, you can, there's a bit of a space you can dodge to at the very end of your roll, but usually you want to be up front. Because it, obviously, you know, the pattern is kind of like in a cone shape, right? Where's this guy gonna teleport to? I'm gonna guess over here. Nope. Okay. Never mind. Wrong spot. Do that? Oh. Oh. Did I get hit by the fire? I don't know if I did. Okay, put the Holy Grail over there and then just shoot you in the face. Whee! And kablam. I kind of underestimated the bomb, by the way. I didn't like the bomb before, the first time I saw it, but like, you know, you can use it to your advantage. There's multiple ways to use that bomb. You can use it for damage, but you can also use it for your mana regen. That's the whole point of it, actually. And I just didn't know that. It wasn't obvious to me. Bam. Go, 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 go. Put the Holy Grail over there, why not? Shoot, shoot, shoot. Go, go, go. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Shoot everything. You know, it's great, again, it's great when the enemy is just standing still. That works for me. Fire or Frostbite when you get hit but lose 10 spell. I don't like this card, I don't want to lose spell power. Hit enemies with 20 damage rambles that remove a buff at the start of a battle. Get a little bit of mana regen. Not a lot, but at least it helps counterbalances a little bit sometimes when I don't get any hits, you know, from the enemy. As I put the Holy Grail over there. Because I think it's part of the character that, I mean, it makes sense, but Pocket Watch, Full Metal Alchemist. But it makes sense that you don't get any mana regen by default. But you can add it, you know, after the fact. So you get a little bit overall, I guess. Also, can I help you, lady? Okay, saved her. Alright. That works. You know, interesting thing about the bomb is that if it hits directly on the enemy, it does its damage, but no explosion. I think I already said that actually, but it works for the hostage situations there because you can simply just throw the bomb and it won't kill the hostage if you do it like that. And I guess you can also just aim the bomb behind the crystal too. That works as well. Use the bomb for mana. Thank you. Use it for health as well. Why not? Oops. Ah. Freaking doll. No. Okay, I gotta use the boomerang combo. I gotta make sure I hit with it though. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for a bit. Oops. Well, the next damage to myself. Okay. Oh, and I get the time slow because of my artifact. Okay. Oh. Go. Shoot, 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 shoot. Go, go. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Uh-oh. Ragnarok. I don't like Ragnarok. Ragnarok is scary. Ah, doll. Oh, get out of the way for the Ragnarok. Where are these crystals as well, if possible? Innervate. Please stop being behind your doll, thank you. Damn it, I aimed the wrong... I rooted the freaking crystal, that's not what I wanted. Oh. Ow, that doll. Well, she's not dead yet. Yes, Ragnarok, get out of the way, thank you. I don't know why I say thank you, necessarily. I don't know, sometimes I just say it. I'm a very thankful person. Alright. Beat her. Again, Saffron, I don't know. Is there like... I mean, probably... There's like a certain trick to her. I mean, basically just... What I found, you know, just pay attention to what spells she has and what the spells do, and then maybe you can avoid them. But otherwise, though, they kind of just come out quite quickly, I feel like, compared to like all the other spells that enemies can do. Because the bosses, they have like obviously very unique attacks to them. But the spells that Saffron has, I guess other than the doll thing, they're basically very much based on the cards that you can get in the game, right? But because of that, they just come out just like immediately, you know? There's no like, I guess, telegraphed attack or whatever for the most part. It just comes out, you know? It just comes out. So I guess the only the real telegraph is like looking at her icon, you know, on the top of her head. Like if, for example, if she has thunder, don't stand 4 squares away from her, right? But it's just hard to pay attention sometimes because she even sometimes flips through those spells pretty quickly. So sometimes you can't, you don't even notice that she has a certain spell ready to use already. Do that. Do this. Don't hit. Oh, well, too late. I was gonna say, don't hit the snake. Snake jar. No snake jar, please. Too late. Oh, well, the snake was rooted. I don't know why I moved back. Then I couldn't tell. You know, I was thinking the you know, the slow down time thing was kind of messes up my timing sometimes, but it works because, you know, when you're shuffling anyway, you're not really using other spells. So you might as well slow down time so you get like a better idea what's going on in the battlefield and maybe get to a safer place, I guess. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to go one more up so I can shoot the... Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, my bullets have piercing. Whoops. Oh wow. Now that's also bad too. I shouldn't do that because I'll kill the frickin' jars, which is not what I want. Just do that. Alright, that works. Now I wonder if do you get... I think I already said this before, but do you get like extra... Blades Creek. This was dangerous. But, you get extra experience and gold for like releasing the snakes and then destroying them? Not sure if we do. Because it seems like there's no point, right? You'd rather avoid summoning those snakes rather than trying to summon them in the first place, because there's no point otherwise. Doing so, unless you get extra money, maybe. I don't know. Stop it. Stop it. Ow. Pew 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 pew. So much gunfire. Okay, that works. I'm losing a lot of health, by the way. Yeah, I like adaptive armor, why not? Sure, give me mana regen. Doesn't help this character too much. It's kind of like, you know, you're kind of like... increasing or covering a disadvantage, you know? If you give mana regen to Gunner. Well, you know, it's fine, I guess. It's kind of like, I don't know what the word is, but like... You know... Making a intended weakness a little bit, bearable, you know? Is the idea, I feel like. Oh, I should have used the Holy Grail before for extra health. Oh well. I mean, that's fine. It's like only missing like 5 health. Pew 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 pew! Shoot everything! Go! Oh, I shot my own thing. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Shoot. Violet as well, I kind of hate fighting as Gunner because you end up in a situation where you can't really get a lot of mana, but that's fine. Do this. Okay, shoot her again. Well, actually, slow down time is great because even though I'm panicking over there, helps me not get hit as much. I still got hit there though, but anyway. It helps. It helps, you know. Freaking... A little pillar thing, by the way. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter because it goes so fast anyway, but she always shoots a projectile while she's doing the pillars, right? The ones that go vertically from right to left. Such a... I don't know what I'm gonna say. It's such a hard thing to dodge, I guess. So even though there's like, because I know if you notice, you know, there's sometimes gaps in the pillars of light that Violet uses, but they're not really safe because she's also just shooting you in the face anyway. But nowhere is safe. Nowhere is safe. Everywhere is dangerous. There is no safety for you. Oops. Shot the lady. That's also another thing about the gun, you know, the blue bullets or the minigun, whatever. It just keeps shooting even though sometimes you don't want it to. It just comes out. Alright, let's move on. And so far, so good. I've noticed that, yeah, I put the bomb on the rock there. I think I haven't noticed, actually, before, is that, if the bomb, I guess I assume any kind of, like, structure, if it does more damage than the actual structure itself when it lands, or probably like an enemy or something, then it actually doesn't get destroyed. You know, if you notice that when I threw the bomb at the rock, it does not explode, you know, it still activates. So maybe that's how it works, which makes me wonder, what happens if I increase the health? I don't know if that's how it works, but like if I increase the health of the bomb, will it do more damage? Or something? I don't know. I don't know how it works. Because normally when I throw the bomb at an enemy, it kind of just dies anyway, right? It's kind of like the impact bomb does damage rather than the explosion. And then it gets destroyed, but if it survives because the object that it's thrown at has lower health than its threshold, then maybe it stays alive, and I don't know. I don't know how it works. Because normally, yeah, if I threw the bomb at that bunny there, it just, you know, explodes and dies. Okay. Done throwing your leaves around, I will shoot you in the face. Now, stasis, by the way, okay, I've seen it before. I've actually used, I don't know if I used it on the stream, but I think I used it before. I kind of don't like it. I don't know. It's just stasis. It's just, unless maybe there's a certain build you can use it with. I think it sounds cool, right? So he's freeze for 2 seconds and gain 999 shield, which is a lot. Until unfrozen, you would think it's kind of like this trade-off where you gotta freeze for 2 seconds and then you get around like 1,000 shield, right? Which sounds cool. However, the shield goes away. It doesn't say that, I feel like. I don't know, the wording is weird. I mean, it makes sense until unfrozen. It might make sense, but I wish it would say like freeze for 2 seconds, gain 999 shield, and then lose 999 shield after unfrozen, right? So basically, you don't get to keep the shield, which I feel like. I mean, I guess if you look at the preview, it makes sense. You just look at the preview, but yeah, it seems like a useless card to me, you know? Except maybe, I guess you get bonus 20 shield. I don't know if you get to keep the bonus 20 shield. You know, overall you get 20 shield, amazing. But overall, it's not great. You know, you just put yourself in a stasis and nothing gets accomplished. You know, I don't know. Seems useless to me. Nothing gets accomplished. Cold Stone. Yeah, I'll get Cold Stone. Cold Stone is always useful. I always just get it. Never, like, no matter what. At this point. Sometimes I don't get it for various reasons. Oh, I missed the buff. Oops. There's a buff I should have got. Oh well. But for the most part, though, Cold Stone is just an easy 200 damage. Like it is like supposed to be in a flow deck, I guess. A flow, like specifically like a flow frost kind of deck, but doesn't matter. It does 200 damage, so might just use it. You know, who cares? Just use it for the damage. Okay, I don't want kunai, so might as well just heal. I mean, there's probably no reason not to use kunais in your deck, but I'd rather not have the extra cards, right? I'd rather just use my cards in the shuffle. You know what? I'll use the riffle. I have a lot of money, by the way. I have too much money. Too much money. Something I wouldn't say in real life, but... let's see. Yeah, I might as well upgrade maybe Boomerang. My Boomerang is kind of important for my combo. Splash damage, flow, not really useful. I might as well get splash damage, I guess. Doesn't make it hit easier though, it's just when it hits, there's a bit of slash damage. I don't know, I just refresh, I guess. More max mana? How much max mana do I even have? I have 8, you know? I have too much max mana already. Though, I guess more is good. Yeah, fine, I'll get more. Let's refresh. Anything else good? Might as well get that. Refresh. Gain 1 mana while 1 mana is below 1. That's useful, especially for Gunner. Maybe, so, because in particular situations where, like, I already threw out my bomb and the boss, like, shooting projectiles everywhere and I can't get a hit on the boss because I have to dodge everything. At the very least, I have 1 mana, you know? So, sure. I guess I'll upgrade again. Something else. I'll upgrade Energizer, actually. It does all damage, so... Yeah, I don't know, splash damage. Splash damage, I mean, it might be good for, like, you know, fighting the gate, but I'm not doing that. I'm aiming to fight Terrible. Terrible, which is a pun. It's just a pun, by the way. I feel funny just saying Terrible. That's her name, Terrible. She's very terrible, but also she's named Terrible, so... I don't know. I might as well get the turtle, and yeah, we're good. Might as well put the turtle on my square. Why not? I feel like the turtle's not that great though, because I mean, when you get hit, you get some shields, I guess, but you gotta actually capture the shields too. So I don't know. Also, I keep shooting my own Grail. Whatever. I just, you know, I feel like the Grail not very useful during a boss fight because it's got like another thing you gotta keep track of. I'd rather not keep track of it. It's only useful like for sustaining HP between battles, you know, during like most of the game. That's not the bosses anyway. Shoot. Also took a lot of dumb damage before when I went to the back row. Maybe I should stay in front. Probably a good idea. Go, go, go. Shoot, 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 shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Get rid of her guns. I don't know. I don't like her guns. Just get rid of the guns. Whatever. Doesn't matter if I waste a spell. Oh, get rid of these. I can't stay in the front row now because these guys are in the way. Ah. Oh, oh, ah, I took damage. It's not great. Yeah, this kind of sucks. I can't do anything without taking damage, so... Alright. Oh, move. Move, what are you doing? Move. Alright, that works. Oh, I was thinking like, well, the boomerang might have killed her. I didn't mean to. I wouldn't mean to if I accidentally killed her with the boomerang, because it comes back. That's fine. Good thing she had invincibility frames. Alright. Do you real quick. Shoot the thing. That doesn't do anything. I threw the bomb into a hole. That accomplishes nothing. Alright. The Grey will die. Whoops. Oh well. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay, I should probably just hit him. Just hit him. You know. I always do the thing where I like, oh, I dodge an attack, time to shoot, and then I miss because I shoot as soon as they start moving and then start another attack. I just have to wait for them to stop moving and then attack. Usually the best time to hit them, I feel like. You can also hit them during the attack, but obviously, you know, you don't want to take unnecessary damage. Now, Glitter Storm, by the way, you know, the last run I did was Saffron. Or was it Saffron? No, it was not Saffron, it was Reva, actually. I wanted this one, Glitter Storm. This would be probably very good against the gate boss. But I'm not doing the gate boss, so... It might be useful to have anyway, you know, for like... I mean, this is a lot of AoE, right? So... Yeah, I'll take it. You know, it's probably a bad idea, but... You know, it does some damage. And you're fighting the boss and everything. Might be useful. Can't use it here because I don't want to kill the hostage necessarily. I guess you don't have to care though. I mean, you know, if you have max health, you might as well just kill the hostage. Technically, it's more optimal to just kill the hostage. Because you get extra experience anyway. Just kill them. You don't have to save them. But, I don't know. I don't know. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Blessing Zana, Blade Rain, no. I think we're good. I mean, pretty good run so far. I feel like better than last time, only because I haven't loaded up my deck with... I feel like every time, I don't know if it's every time, but... it feels like every time when I try doing... Oh, I shot my own thing. That happens. Oops. It feels like every time I do it, I always try to use the jam deck synergy, right? It's not a great idea. The jam deck synergy is like horrible idea, I feel like. Oops. Oh well. Might as well, because I wasn't gonna use the Glitter Storm because of the snake jar thing, but I guess I'll use it. Oh, I'm standing from the spear guy, what am I doing? I was thinking like, since it was rooted, you know, it's like, oh, I can kill it now, right? No. I gotta remember, when you root like an enemy, doesn't mean they don't stop attacking. So it's probably not a good idea to stand there if they can attack you, still. Yeah, let's get some healing. I took a lot of unnecessary damage right there. So I gotta heal. Now that. And I think what Shisho does... Okay, so I know what Shisho does now. I think Shisho gives you an artifact for the next battle. So the next battle you win, you'll get something. You just don't get it right away. For some weird reason, I don't know why, he can just give you it to it. You know, why is he so stingy? Just give it to me now, you know? Why'd I have to wait? Okay, over here. Oh. I don't like the Holy Grail because I do need that health now. Thank you. I got hit though, which is not great. Oh well. Okay, now it's just you. Weird enemy, by the way. Like it can't like be rooted technically. I guess I don't know. It's weird. Oh, has it? Oh yeah, it was weird by the way. It had like a aura on the right. It's like technically the enemy Like its hitbox is on the left, but actually its real position is still on the right for some weird reason. I don't know. So whenever I try to use like spells that move it, it doesn't really work. You know, and maybe that's why. Part of the reason, like the way it's coded. I don't know. Smog. There's so many upgrades on it. Jam, shot, supply poison, gain 10 shield. Well, maybe be good in a poison build, but I'm doing a poison build. Shadow Saw. Yeah. Miracle. Alright. You know, just get lucky. Get lucky and get 999 damage. I guess it doesn't one-shot. I was thinking like it would one-shot an enemy or something, but I guess it doesn't. It's not one-shot. It's only 999 damage, right? Not 9,999 damage. Necessarily. Ah, shot my own. Every time. Oh well. Yeah, it doesn't really matter for bosses though. It's gonna get hit anyway. Can't move fast enough to dodge that. Okay, this sucks because I can't do anything right now, right? Because as long as I'm not hitting the enemy, I can't get any mana, therefore I can't do anything. Do that, I guess. Oh. What am I doing? Shoot the bomb. So I feel like Atera is one of the harder bosses, I feel like, because, at least for Gunner anyway, you can't... Because she kind of limits to where you can go, so therefore you can't just go anywhere you want. I thought I rooted her, damn it! Oh, that didn't work. Because normally you would shoot the bomb, right? To get more mana, if you can't shoot any of the bosses. Also, I can never dodge those diagonals for some reason. I don't know why. Technically, you're supposed to stand in the middle of those diagonals, but at the same time it doesn't work sometimes. I don't know. Yes, there's saw attack. Okay, good. Rooted. Okay, I need that root. The root, like, just catch her in the root, she dies. Okay, well, Terra's the last boss for here. It's funny because the next boss is just Terra again, you know? You got a wardrobe change and now she's evil. Amazing. Shoot, 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 shoot. Shoot her. Shoot her in the face. Okay, this one's... I mean, should be. I was gonna say, it should be easy, these ones. Just don't stay in the corner. And just... be in a spot where you can go forward after she does her shot. Your turtle's kind of useless, because, you know, when you get hit, he throws the shield potion, obviously, but I never get it. Ah, I missed with the thing. Also, I never really pay attention when she does the whole projectile spam, you know, the ones that go slowly towards your spot. I think she has different variations for that. Sometimes it goes in a cross, sometimes she does the one where it goes up in like a in a square. I just never pay attention. I don't know how to dodge that necessarily. Now these ones are not too hard, I feel like. You know, it is scary because it hits in a large spot, but it kind of hits one after the other, right? So it shouldn't be too hard to dodge, actually. Oops. Oh. You know, usually you can stay in a spot where she isn't shooting, obviously, or otherwise just simply go to the last one after it's been shot, and that should be a safe spot as long as there isn't another thing she's shooting towards. Also, I've noticed, but I haven't done it, but in a pinch as well, when she does the whole, like, the one where she explodes a lot of explosions away from her on your side of the field, you can actually just go to her space as well. That keeps you safe too. It's an option. Can't really take advantage of my boomerang. Oh, the slowdown time helped there. You know, the slowdown time does help, actually. It turns out. Ooh, did that for no reason. Oh. Okay. Pretty low health. You can actually just go to her square. That I never remember to do it, but I done it once. I just go to her square, you know? Like, if you're right next to her, you can just, after she does the explosion, it's kind of hard to time, though, if you do it intentionally, I guess. But, again, in a pinch, you can do that. Because normally you would think, if you're on the same square as an enemy, it would do damage to you, normally, in a classic video game, I guess. But not in this game. At least, depending. Some enemies, you actually obviously do get hit if you stand in one spot, in the same spot they are in, but not terrible. Oh. What? Not again, Hazel! Not again! She did the thing again. I think, what was it? I don't know. Was it because I had micro missiles or something? I don't know what happened. But she did the thing again where I didn't mean I was gonna spare her, but then Hazel just took it out of my hands and shot her in the face. Blam! She's dead. I didn't want to kill her. I always usually just spare her. I don't think it really matters too much. You get an achievement, I guess, if you kill her in the pacifist ending. But normally I don't, you know? It just kind of doesn't make sense to me. After all of that, power of friendship and everything, like a cheesy anime, obviously you spare the villain and everyone holds hands. Or otherwise, well, depending on the anime, I guess. Sometimes the final villain just kills themselves, I guess, to sacrifice themselves to save the world or something, I don't know. Yeah. There's a weird glitch. I don't know what happened there exactly, but you know, last time that happened, it was because I had a missile artifact that activated during the friendship scene, you know, where everyone did the super attack. Like I hit her like an extra hit, I guess, and therefore used up her invisibility frame, so when Hazel summoned her giant turret, I actually killed her early. So that's what happened there too as well. I don't know, is it intentional? I don't know, does Hazel just not like Terra or something? I don't know. Doesn't usually happen, but sometimes it just does. Anyway. So there you go. Pacifist ending for Gunner. You know, I just wanted, I just wanted to do it on stream for my own vanity, I guess. Just to prove that I can. I wasn't able to do so last time, so that's why I wanted to do so this time, right? Whee! Shoot, shoot, shoot. Kill all the Kickstarters. Amazing. Literally murder them. Kill them all. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, I think, well, we've already seen this before, so I think we're good to just skip. Whee! Alright. And obviously, normally, if it was your first time doing the pacifist ending for that character, you would get the costume for him. But I already had him, so, I mean, you saw already, because I literally played as the costume. Alright, there you go. Made it Eden! Another win under my belt. I think that counts, you know, for Gunner. I still want to beat it with all the other characters as well. And eventually get the neutral endings, and ultimately do the genocide ending as well. I don't know when I'll do the genocide ending. That seems like a hard task, but we'll see. I have to get better at the game, I feel like. Yeah. Ba-bam. That's another win. So beat it with Saffron, Revel, and Gunner, and with Violet for the pacifist endings. So gotta beat it with Silicey, Hazel, Terra, and Shiso. At least on stream, again, because obviously it doesn't count unless you record it, duh.